10 Common Financial Mistakes and How to Avoid Them. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something super important: minus 10 common money mistakes and how to avoid them. Trust me, you don't want to miss this if you want to keep your bank account happy and healthy. Let's get into it. 1. Not having a budget. First up, not having a budget. I know budgeting sounds boring, but it's basically just a plan for your money. Think of it like this. If you don't tell your money where to go, you'll wonder where it went. Use apps like Mint or YNAB to track your spending and set limits. It's like playing a game with your finances, and trust me, winning feels great. The potential consequences of not having a budget can be severe. Without a budget, it's difficult to identify risks and challenges and determine how quickly you need to address them before your financial resources suffer. It can lead to overspending, financial instability, and inability to make informed decisions. It can also result in a lack of financial direction and control, which can ultimately lead to financial distress or failure. 2. Ignoring an emergency fund. Mistake number 2. Ignoring an emergency fund. Life happens, guys. Your phone breaks, your car needs fixing, or you suddenly need cash for something unexpected. Start by saving a little each month until you have at least $1,000. Then aim for 3 to 6 months of living expenses. It's your financial safety net. But the crazy thing about emergency funds is that the time you need it the most is when it is the hardest to get and when your opportunity costs are highest, typically early in your journey toward financial independence. At that point, you're just learning to earn money, budget, spend less than you earn, and invest. You also have some great uses for cash, like paying off debt, saving up down payments, and maxing out emergency funds. 3. Living beyond your means. Next, living beyond your means. We all love nice things, but if you're constantly using credit to buy stuff, you're setting yourself up for trouble. Track your expenses, and if you're spending more than you earn, it's time to cut back. Cancel subscriptions you don't use, eat out less, and find fun-free activities. If you spent more than you intended on holiday shopping or accidentally splurged while you were on vacation, it may be time to take another look at your budget. When you're overspending on a regular basis, taking time to sit down and focus on living within your means is important to manage your stress and set yourself up for financial success. 4. Not investing early. Not investing early. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Even small amounts can turn into big bucks thanks to compound interest. Apps like Robinhood or Acorns make it super easy to start investing with just a few dollars. Your future self will thank you. Investing is an extremely important part of being wealthy, and is how many Americans are able to build wealth and retire. While most Americans know about investing, people often underestimate the power of it and how great of a tool it can be to achieve financial freedom. Because investments grow at an exponential rate, meaning it builds onto itself, investing earlier will leave you with a significant larger retirement sum than if you had chosen to wait. There are many ways to invest your money and make it work for you. One of the most common forms of investment is investing in the stock market. Essentially, a stock is simply buying a share or portion of a company. Think of a pizza. Imagine the whole pizza as a company, and each individual slice represents one stock of that company. Investing in stocks can generate some high returns, but there is also an inherent risk in investing in stocks. To find more information about stocks, there are some great resources attached at the end of the article. 5. High interest debt. High interest debt is a killer. Credit cards can be great for rewards, but if you're carrying a balance, the interest can add up fast. Focus on paying down your debt as quickly as possible. Try the avalanche method, pay off the highest interest rate debt first, or the snowball method, start with the smallest balance. Pick what motivates you most. High interest debt can make it harder to reach your financial goals. If a large chunk of your monthly payment is going toward interest, it might take a while to chip away at the principal balance, and that interest can add up fast, costing you more and more each month. Here's a closer look at how high interest debt works, along with steps you can take to pay it off. 6. Lack of financial goals. Not setting financial goals. Goals give you direction and something to aim for. Whether it's saving for a vacation, a new car, or a house, write down your goals and create a plan to reach them. It's like having a roadmap to your dream life. One of the primary responsibilities of the CEO of any major corporation is to articulate the company's financial goals as a tangible focus for its business mission and strategy. In theory, these goals are imposed by shareholders through stock market responses to company performance. In practice, they are deeply rooted in the CEO's values and political philosophy, and they draw persuasive power from the depth of that conviction. 7. Neglecting retirement savings. Neglecting retirement savings is a big one. It might seem far off, but the earlier you start, the better off you'll be. If your job offers a 401 match, take it. It's basically free money. No 401? Open an IRA. Your future self will be living it up while you're chilling on a beach. Saving too much for retirement may sound like a blessing, especially considering that nearly half of American families don't have retirement savings, according to the Federal Reserve's Survey of Consumer Finances. But for those who regularly contribute to a retirement plan, there are some risks to be aware of, especially if you're ignoring other important financial goals, such as building an emergency fund or paying down high-interest debt, or missing out on other investment opportunities. 8. Overlooking insurance. Insurance might seem like a drag, but it's essential. Health insurance, car insurance, renter's insurance, they're all important. They protect you from huge expenses if something goes wrong. Make sure you have the right coverage for your needs. When you have your own company, you carry a lot of responsibility. You're the head of business development, human resources, and operations, just to name a few. As you manage all the moving parts, worries can arise. Will you be able to make payroll? How can you attract new customers? Then, there's the creeping thought in the middle of the night. What if something were to happen to you? Would your business survive without you, even if only for a little while? Every business owner wants the answer to the last question to be yes. To get there, there's something you can do to ensure that your company weathers the unpredictable. Get the right personal insurance policies for yourself. 9. Ignoring credit scores. Your credit score is like your financial GPA. A good score can save you tons of money on loans and credit cards. Check your score regularly, pay your bills on time, and keep your credit card balances low. Apps like Credit Karma can help you stay on top of it. A good credit score gives you access to premium credit cards, better loan products, and more favorable interest rates. But if you have a bad credit score, somewhere in the FICO range of 300 to 579 or Vantage score range of 300 to 600, you'll miss out on these deals and often pay much higher in interest on credit cards, loans, and mortgages. A bad credit score can make life difficult in a number of ways, and it can even delay retirement by costing you more money over time. But improving your credit score is about much more than luck, and it's only possible if you understand just how much your credit score impacts your life. 10. Falling for financial scams. Last but not least, beware of financial scams. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Never share your personal information with shady sources, and always double-check before making investments or donations. Stay smart. Alright, that's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this helpful, smash that like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on how to crush it financially. See you in the next video.